Ladies and gentlemen, if you pay attention to today's culture, is there any difference with the past culture? Well, maybe some of you feel it because I think your parents always talk about the culture that is now very different from time to time, like my parents. My parents always tell me that in this era, people, especially teenagers, do not learn local language. In fact, today's young people are better at other languages, even though foreign people are interested in our language. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is the impact of this problem for us as Indonesia people? First of all, Indonesia has many beautiful cultures that can attract many people. Unfortunately, many Indonesia people do not realize how important to be proud and keep our culture. They just realize it after the countries claim that our culture was theirs. This is questionable. Why are we just realizing this now when the culture are declared in Indonesia? For example, batik. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever heard about batik that almost claimed by Malaysia, which caused a controversy between Malaysia and Indonesia? When this happened, Indonesia people flocked to reject it and said that all this time batik was owned by Indonesia. And so do Malaysians. They said from beginning batik was theirs. Because of this, since 2008, Indonesia government registered batik as a representative of UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage. As a result, batik was admitted by UNESCO that it belongs to Indonesia. So, ladies and gentlemen, we can take a lesson from this conflict. We can learn that defending our culture is not only about boasting, promoting, and preserving, but it turns out that copyright acknowledgement is equally important, because no matter how hard we try to manage our culture, but if it's not admitted by the law, it is like writing on the water. So, what's the situation in our culture now in Indonesia? Now in this era, Indonesia has experienced acculturation. Therefore, we can see the changes that occur to acculturation. For example, batik. Now we can see batik with various patterns with different styles. That's because the teenagers like to follow Korean or Western clothing styles, which in the end, the use of batik is varied and not always with the same design. That way, people in the past could know the acculturation is important, and young people today still appreciate Indonesia. Of course, in a modern way, because loving of the homeland does not mean hating other cultures. Precisely, by knowing other cultures, we can develop our own culture to integrate it. Because the perception of the society, especially parents, often assumes that liking other cultures means not loving our cultures. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes something like this actually makes us, as young generation, disappointed. Not only having bad perception, but older generation do not realize that the changing of the culture will happen unconsciously. Older generation often compare our era with theirs, which is completely different. For example, now in this era, many children play gadgets, and our parents were concerned about it because in their era, they only play traditional games such as Congklak, Gangsing, Engrang, and so on. But that's not true. Actually, we as a teenager just following the era and trends. If we don't follow it, we will fall behind and there is no experience. Being a teenager should always improve yourself with something new. So, how do we as young generation promote our culture? Firstly, we can promote it through achievements by showing Indonesia's culture to the world. For example, the Junior High School Lab School Kebayoran Jakarta, which represented Indonesia in elevating the International Art and Culture Festival in Turkey. And you know, they won. They won the performance category. Not only that, since it is the era of globalization, we can promote it through social media. Secondly, we can develop our own culture through acculturation. As I said before about batik, the acculturation can make batik more fashionable. So that's why we as a teenager must be able to make first innovations that are able to make our culture more developed and proud of us. Therefore, the current generation does not forget their own culture and still preserve it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we can see that Indonesia has many talented youth who can make Indonesia even better. Therefore, we as a teenager must use our knowledge we have to preserve and develop our culture. Here, we can learn that we as a teenager, we can try new things. However, we cannot ignore our own culture, because our own culture is a characteristic of our country. As Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono said, the culture radiates the beauty. By maintaining the culture, Indonesia can be more harmonious and balanced. So, that's all my speech. Thank you and have a nice day.